For you? I'm gonna catch some copyright.
That's what you're trying to. My fault. It's not even on music, it's a TV shit. They copyright on some TV shit. My fault. Stop this shit now. I'm about to go live. Yeah, you see, you see I got running the server, but I'm over here doing
I just want some snaps or
I'm
something.
gonna go live for that shit. Server check. Yeah, I feel it, man. Finna get this shit started. Give me about 1 minute. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you was going you trying to play a song for the game. I can't play it unless I got another player with me.
Okay.
This is what we're trying to call it. One way out.
Yeah, sure, man.
It's gonna be out of this spot to do like this. I don't know if you're gonna be out like that. You got football practice and shit.
I'm not going to football practice tomorrow. I got a decent with my roommate who's toxic now. I mean, my hair done now.
Shit.
They need my go back to the phone. Cause on Saturday I gotta look at my clothes.
That wasn't like a play. That was just good football.
Alright, chat, what's up with y'all boys? What's up with y'all boys, bro? Get this shit started. Hey, I'm back at y'all.
I got you.
Alright, chat. Get this shit started. Make sure this camera work. Alright. I'm sliding up the whole time. I forgot.
Thank you. I forgot I was on the phone with somebody. I'll be back.
So what's our boys though? How y'all feeling, shit? How y'all feeling, man? About to play some MADDEN25. Chasing the third ring right now, my QB check. Turn this up, y'all. We about to go up next. Oh yeah, check. I got the speaker coming in. Today and shit. I said speaker. Microphone. So y'all can hear me a little bit better and shit. Y'all gonna hear me way better and shit. About to go against the Giants. Let's build the L's. Let's build the L's. Let's build the L's. Get this shit started. Shit, our boy like a sub, bro. Shit, our boy like a sub, bro.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. If he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Throwing on first down, Barnes. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Trey McBride, the intended receiver, and it's second down. You talk about this Giant defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
This shit not really.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw. Barnes. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Seahawks at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. McBride on the slant. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. They'll look to throw again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Straight to the bottom. It's already sick. I think we about to score like 50 this game. Probably score about 50 this game.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Takes a shot on the release. Officially incomplete. Trying to connect there with Rondale Robinson. And now it's 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to put a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's when you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
That's what we need. That was horrible.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for them, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, they threw the interception. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
I'm going to let the replay ride.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Barnes. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. Off play action. Barnes. Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. A beautiful fake. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
First down, Barnes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. To throw again, Barnes. He's got this complete to Robinson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Some think the teams really want to throw a snap around the shape of receiver has a lot of stature to them, but sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
Dropped it.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that, because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Oh, my God.
He's looked pretty good to this point. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Why gets bit as negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Flush to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Operating from the gun. Barnes is going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career. So that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he'd throw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swann. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
On first and 10, Barnes. Flushed out right. And they'll get this down to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Barnes. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. When his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. In the second quarter and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
I told you about to be better ass in the Giants. You probably go to the Super Bowl tonight. You might go to the Super Bowl.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive in his second. To start the drive, Barnes being chased out left. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner, because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
He's going to go up top again. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Trey McBride from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. A little bit of big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Looking to throw. Barnes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive in the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football.
What the fuck? That's why I'm not trying to beat them in the Seahawks.
This now a much closer game. You can't afford any more mistakes like you had in the last drive. Throwing the interception, run to a touchdown. Close ball game, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Dancing to his left. Good footwork at the 30. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barnes. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively, and 2nd down. Throwing again. Barnes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Off the play fake. Barnes. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
He's going to launch it for Washington. That is incomplete.
I remember Coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Oh, I need to see this dumbass movie, bro.
Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this...
Shit, bro. How the fuck is you shit against the guy?
Well, the ball now then back over to Seattle.
You stop playing. You stop playing, bro. You're not. Like, this offensive coordinator ass, bro. We on the things, bro. That shit is better.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. He's got McBride here over the middle. And he's brought down. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Barnes eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brian Burns able to record his his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Forced out to his left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Giant, the big fella. Now inside the 25. See now, Charles, that's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball is the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they were moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Buying time to his left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Washington. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Built this shit work by work. I really built this shit work by work.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barnes. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Barnes. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Look out. Look out.
There have been a ton of sacks. They're just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
God damn, fuck. They put some good juice on these niggas. God damn.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. Touchdown! Trey McBride, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance. A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Straight to the bottom. God damn. Do YouTube. YouTube, the new streamer, man. Make sure I like and sub up, man. Give me my sub go count, man. 1,000 subscribers, man. For September, man. 29. Y'all can show me some love. I appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody popping over to me, man. Showing love, man.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Throwing to start the drive, Barnes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
What's the flag? Pass interference.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Fuck one of them boys. Nigga mad as shit. Straight to the we'll see. Shit happen. Really like motherfucking peace. This shit coming right next to your door, next to reach. Tell you. Shit, I like to sub up too.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been...
It's 38-36. They think they about to come back with me. They think this shit is sweet. They think this shit is sweet. Type shit.
Throwing on first down. Barnes steps away to his left. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Wide open. Come on, bro. What the fuck?
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a...
That is intercepted!
What the fuck? No!
And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Back to throw. This is taken in by McBride. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he is in for the touchdown. It's their quarterback. Finding the end zone on the game's final play. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for the last gas from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they need every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I was still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Seahawks, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.
Everybody left.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From MetLife Stadium, good night, everybody.
They had me fucked up. I swear to God, my mom. I swear to God, my mom. I swear to God, my mom. If I got 4 or 5 interceptions, I'm gonna thug that bitch over through the whole motherfucking league. That's a legendary fucking game right there. Can't tell me no otherwise. Hey, Chuck, I put this bitch on the tire right quick, so I can find a little blank screen right quick. Ain't gonna lie. Oh motherfucker, that was a legendary ass game, so I ain't gonna lie, nobody can't tell me otherwise. Like, I ain't gonna lie. What? It's fine. Damn, they ain't even gonna put me at the headline and I won a game, won a point. That's crazy, man. Hating on me though, Chuck. Crazy. See my team, they grateful they got motherfucking team. Fucking QB like me, this shitty ass team. Look them get a Super Bowl around that shit. I got me a motherfucking one. I'm telling you, the sun, the gun, the dog under the bun, bitch, I got me in one. The fuck? You got me against all these niggas, man. Watch till I really get good and mad. Like, I know what I want. Watch till I really get good and mad. About to go against the Cooks, chill. About to go against the Cooks. About to see how this shit go, man. Yeah, let me try to sit up right quick.
Tonight, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, when they watch that bitch on replay, that last game, last game, them niggas gonna be like,
It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington.
we gotta realize, stand up and do this shit. Do this shit.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them now in his 8th year in the NFL.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping it contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
On first down, Barnes. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Colt defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the Packs.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10.
I ain't tripping.
Back to throw. Barnes.
Ooh, that shit.
Damn,
bro, they jive. Listen.
But it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this
I
ball
don't never
game.
start off like that. I don't never start off like that. Good job.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So that if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Barnes. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The former #3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Looking to throw. Barnes.
Oh my God.
To the ground, incomplete.
God damn, these
Running him up
niggas.
defensively, and now it brings up third down. Operating from the gun, Barnes.
Get that, bro.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. That pass was heavily defended on 3rd down, but you know what? He's one of the best in the league at body control, and he showed you why there.
So what that tells you is that the guy throwing the football understands his guys, doesn't he? Give them a chance, put it up there, and realize that even in a battle, they're more than likely to come down with the football.
Territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off play action. Barnes. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one.
These niggas job.
And nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw. Barnes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 25-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Another milestone falling on that last throw in what has been an MVP-type season so far, as he has now got over 4,000 yards passing already on the year.
And it's been a whole lot of fun to watch as he's put together this type of a season. And to me, you have to figure, with so many games remaining, I think he'll breeze past 5,000 yards. Could he challenge the all-time record? Maybe even bump it up closer to 6,000 yards? I can't wait to watch. And the way he's playing, I wouldn't put it past him.
Operating from the gun, Barnes. And he's got it. Into the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with 1st and 10.
Appreciate y'all boys still coming, still watching, still talking.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up and put him on the ground, because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
first and 10. Barnes. That was safely there, but the catch is still made. Good job to get it running quickly right there at the 36-yard line. They go right back to it for 20 and a first.
Love when the playbook comes to life, when the execution is there. Man coverage on the outside. And if you like the matchup and you feel like your receiver can get the position he needs, you just throw it up there and let him do his thing. We see this a lot now with back shoulder routes and things like that. And this is a nice job to go up and get it. And they pick up a first down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 36. Looking to throw. Barnes. And that is incomplete. The Seahawks at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice game to bring up a new set of downs.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Operating from the gun, Barnes. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Trey McBride from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame.
The defense, you have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, first and 10. Throwing to start the drive, Barnes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Throwing on first down, Barnes. Dancing to his left. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now it's second and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's gonna wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
To throw on second down, Barnes. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw, Barnes. Incomplete. Oh, he had the defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
I ain't satisfied, nigga, till we get 50 points.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions.
We need 35 points. Start running up on my job.
Off the play fake, Barnes. He'll buy some time right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
He's tackled a yard short of the record. Good game of 9 on first down.
I do think it's fair to say that they decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Looking to throw. Barnes. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Wandale Robinson. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yeah.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got...
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Come up the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Barnes. He's going to let it go again.
Get that, bro. Oh.
And it's caught.
Yes.
The deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more aggressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first down, Barnes. Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to try and go deep again. Now a battle for the football. It's a touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this first half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Touchdown pass number 50 on the season. What a year he's put together. And he'll try to build on it here, first and 10. On first and 10, Barnes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Flush to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild. And here's another completion for good yardage.
Throwing on first down, Barnes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Back to throw. Barnes. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Barnes. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rondale Robinson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. So on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. The Chargers, let's focus on the positive. The lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ballgame.
They certainly have. It makes me think that every week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Out comes his field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
Been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the 3rd quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
First down, Barnes. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. Sliding out of the pocket. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Rondale Robinson, 28 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Off-play action. Barnes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful.
Now we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these defensive backs have been getting touched all game long, and finally, a small measure of revenge here. That time, the coverage downfield is excellent, and they're right there to battle for the football and force the incomplete pass.
That one and intercepted. Picked up by Cam Smith, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
How the fuck that shit ended up? I wasn't wondering, bro. That's mad, bro. Ain't no fucking way to win.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
That's I ain't do that. That's mad. That's all mad about that. That bullshit. That bullshit.
On first and 10, Barnes forced out to his left.
Everybody's scored 6.
Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Carter, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Back to throw. Barnes buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with a big fourth-quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jeremy Ruckert from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'll probably send a note to the kick operator. Let it run.
Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Throwing on first down, Barnes. Touchdown, Seahawks. Wandale Robinson from 21 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that one, his fourth touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Off the play fake. Barnes rolling to his right. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Seahawks, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Still go build that ass. Put up 7 on my boys. This shit our boys like to sub up, man. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs before my B-Day chat. Only y'all niggas can help me with that. Only y'all niggas can help me with that. I'm 7-1, bro. Like, boy, bro. I really do this shit, man. I know they probably about to be blitzing. They about to be blitzing hard as hell. Hold on, right quick, chat. Gotta low key fix my jig, chat. Give me like 1 minute. 1 minute little interview. But let me go to the game. 85, 84. Damn, that nigga ugly as shit. Who the fuck is Double D? Oh, that's like the little player little joint. Nah, but that nigga look like an alien. What the fuck Corey Good is? What the fuck? Wow, this shit in the face. You got one of them faces. You wake up from a nap and be scared as shit. You like, oh, what the fuck you doing here, bro? No, bro, see, I was just coming to let you know you left your mail outside. I need to get the fuck out. The fuck's on the door? I look like an alien. I look like an alien, chat. Yeah, I see that. Trying to see so I can put a little light on. I don't know. Y'all give me like 1 minute though. Literally. I ain't gonna be there.
Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Chicago Bears.
Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle.
Appreciate everybody still tuning in, man. Appreciate everybody that popped out, man. Appreciate everybody that been here from the beginning. Appreciate everybody that liked that. Appreciate everybody that said that. Appreciate y'all, man. Let me get this shit started.
So here are the Seahawks now with a long field in front of them. And they'll be led up by their 8th-year quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Bro, this offensive coordinator.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this out past the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
First down, Barnes. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
He's got a rifle one deep left side. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Great effort there. High in the air. Bring it in. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct.
And it results in the touchdown.
He had for catching that bitch. Low. First, yeah, like the second play of the red top line. Straight to the bottom. Straight to the bottom.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. Off play action. Barnes. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Being chased out left. Shifts by him. And they need to get this all the way to midfield. Working down at the 49. Big yards there on the scramble. That gets him a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
That shit was OD. I'm saving that bitch too. My soul. I got you.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barnes. Able to get this one to McBride. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
But as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
I don't really know shit.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Looking to throw. Barnes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he cannot get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. The Seahawks at 7-1 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd.
That was a tight ass wonder. And by the time he was
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean 1st half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot. Maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. Barnes. Pressure, and down he goes. Montez Sweat make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a 1st down and then some. A 32-yard pickup.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Barnes. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Keep listening, bro. Keep listening, bro. Keep listening.
Looking to throw. Barnes. Dancing out his line. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
That's it.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great play there. With his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going.
Yeah, we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Barnes, they'll roll him out right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Rondale Robinson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes forced, and he can't get the receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat. That is how 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Barnes. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
This nigga name long as shit. Nobody remember that dumbass shit.
3rd and 19. Back to throw. Barnes. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Barnes, flush to his right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes steps away to his left. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Barnes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. That'll be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Joshua Williams drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen. But
still got 31 today.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Really solid effort for him.
I'm throwing straight to the end, though.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes being chased out left. He's going to launch it for Washington. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Looking to throw. Barnes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Barnes. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Threw it back across his body. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
It was no wonder I didn't really throw that much. If you go to the wide one, it was just going to be double team. If I stop right there, it's just 1-9.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell us, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McBride. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Yes, sir. We'll take that extra.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Flushed out. Oh, now it's straight. He loses the football.
Hopefully. Maybe hold. I ain't going to that, bro. That's why I need to be on double team.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. They have to like the position that they are in. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Trey McBride from 21 yards away. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere, they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Operating from the gun, Barnes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barnes eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Barnes. A leap and he's got it. Trey McBride with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Seahawks up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat. And there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Take that bed, say I know not gonna lie.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Been a very strong performance for them really on both sides of the football. Turnovers down to most recent example, and now obviously they're in their spots here.
If you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes dancing to his left. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw again, Barnes. And he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like total at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Looking to throw. Barnes. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. That's complete to McBride. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. And they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over their own 27. And out now come the Seahawks. Right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
This motherfucking explosion out this motherfucker. It's kicking him up. What the fuck?
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Back to throw. Barnes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. Barnes. Forced out to his left. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Barnes. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Seahawks, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Bears, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to get back on the beat next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.
time is 5:24. Talk shit. Time I got the headline done. 8 o'clock. I'm about to play this. Y'all give me a second, bro. Give me a second, real quick.
I want to do it, Brad.
It's 5:30. People like that sound. Alright.
Babe, home.
Alright. Let's see. Hey, guys. I'm not gonna lie, but I ain't gonna lie. I might get on 2K. I might get on 2K, man. I got 60 touchdowns, 4,940 yards, 52 completion. Time I lead the league in rush leaders, and only got 3 touchdowns. Oh, I got 54 attempts and 615 yards. That's crazy. PlayStation 2K. Yeah.